Dominate the craps table with dice lay bets. If you are looking to increase your chance of winning at the craps table, then you need to consider lay bets. These bets have the lowest house edge and are more likely to win than any other bets on the table. Many players avoid lay betting because it can appear complex. In this video, I'm going to explain how they're actually pretty simple and why including them in your game could increase your profits dramatically. We'll explore everything you need to know about dice lay bets, including their advantages, disadvantages and some strategies. So let's dive in and dominate the craps table with lay bets. First, what are dice lay bets? Unlike the more common place bets, which involve betting that a specific number will be rolled before a 7, lay bets work in the opposite manner. With lay bets, you are betting that a 7 will be rolled before a specific number. You are essentially betting with the casino. The casino makes a lot of money when a 7 is rolled, and we can too. We can take advantage of the favourable odds and increase our winnings. Let's look at the advantages of dice lay bets. Lay bets have a much higher probability of winning compared to other types of bets in craps. By betting on a 7 to be rolled before a particular number, you are playing with the statistical advantage in your favour. If you've watched our video on dice odds and payouts, you'll know that a 7 is the most common number with the highest number of combinations. Therefore, statistically speaking, your lay bet will win more than it loses. Dice lay bets provide you with a lot of flexibility that you can incorporate into your betting strategy. You can choose specific numbers that you want to bet against, allowing you to customise your approach based on the current game conditions or your risk tolerance. For example, you are twice as likely to roll a 7 instead of a 4. With this in mind, some players might want to lay the number 4, knowing this bet will win twice as many times as it loses. If flexibility to choose which number you want to lay is not important to you, then you should place your lay bets via the don't pass line or the don't come bet. This bet has a house edge of just 1.36%. That's one of the lowest house edges you will find at the casino. The house edge on all lay bets is typically lower than other bets on craps table. This means that in the long run you have a better chance of coming out ahead. If we go back to our number 4 example, the house edge on a place bet for this number is 6.67%. On the other hand, the house edge for a lay bet on the number 4 is just 2.44%. From this single example, you can see that betting against the number 4 is a smarter move. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows when it comes to dice lay bets. There are some disadvantages that we need to consider. When placing lay bets, we need a larger bankroll compared to other bets on the craps table. That's because the payouts on lay bets are smaller. Because we have a higher probability of our bet winning, the profit that we make on our lay bets is less than the amount staked. Let me explain with an example. Laying $10 on the number 4 will pay us $5 profit when a 7 is rolled. If you want to make a $100 profit by laying the number 4, you will have to place a $200 bet. Whereas if you wanted to make a $100 profit betting on the number 4, you would just need $50. Some players just don't have a large bankroll and are uncomfortable putting large amounts of money on the table with small payouts, despite their bets having a lower house edge and a higher probability of winning. Another reason why people don't like lay bets is because this strategy can irritate other players at the table. Remember, when our lay bet wins, that means the rest of the players at the table placing regular bets have lost. You might want to celebrate internally to avoid some dirty looks. As craps is a very sociable game, I can understand why this would discourage a lot of players from using the lay bet strategy. On the other hand, there's nothing stopping from them joining you and placing lay bets, so celebrate as hard as you like. Now let's have a look at some strategies when it comes to lay bets. Here are some key strategies to consider. Number 1. Choose the right numbers. When making lay bets, it's crucial to choose the right numbers to bet against. Not all numbers have the same probability of being rolled, so it's important to do your research. For the best value for money and the lowest house edge, lay bets on 4 or 10 are your best option. Next, 5 and 9, and then the lay bets with the worst house edge are on 6 or 8. As mentioned before, don't come bets are fantastic value for money and have even better odds than lay bets on individual numbers. For more details on the odds and probabilities of these lay bets, check out the video in the top right hand corner or in the description. Number 2 is to make the most of odds behind. When you're betting on the don't come bet, you are then given the option to add money to your bet, known as the odds behind. This bet pays true odds and has no house edge at all. You absolutely need to be making the most of this opportunity. Many casinos will limit your odds behind to just 2 times your stake, but there are some casinos that will let you add as much as 10 times your stake. These are hard to find. We've done the hard work and found the best online casinos to play craps. Check out the link in the description below for our top picks. The next strategy is to consider bankroll management. We already mentioned that one of the disadvantages to lay bets is that it requires more money as the payouts are smaller. You don't want to be betting your entire bankroll on a single game of craps. You could get unlucky and find a hot shooter hitting every one of your numbers. Instead, be cautious and anticipate some losses. Give yourself a chance to play at least a couple of games rather than going all in one game. Set a budget for your craps session and stick to it. Avoid chasing losses and know when to walk away if things aren't going your way. Finally, practice patience. Patience is key when it comes to dice lay bets. It may take time for the numbers to align in your favour, so stay disciplined and stick to your strategy. The odds are in your favour. You won't win every time, but lay bets can often be the best bets on the table. Thanks for watching until the end. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and check out the website for the best online casinos to play craps.